Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the introduction to linguistics. Currently, we are going to discuss about semantics. Like what we have done before, and you already have the mapping of macro and micro linguistics. After we have discussion about phonetic phonology, morphology, then about the structure of it, and syntax. Now we are going to discuss more than the surface structure, which is the meaning. So that's why semantic is the analysis of meaning. Okay. In studying semantics, we want to study about the language itself, the meaning of words and of the morphemes that compose them. So we will discuss it about the lexicals, mean the formation and the phrases and two sentences. Then that's why if you want to discuss about it in a further uh, context, after this, the next meeting, we are going to discuss about pragmatics. So the meaning in context. Now, if you want to know about the meaning itself, why it differs with pragmatics, if we discuss about semantics, we discuss about the meaning itself without the specific context. So in an analogy, it is like a tools, when we want to use the tools, we know, for example, about pencils. Pencil, we can use pencils to draw, we can use pencil to write, we can use pencil in John Wick movie, maybe to kill someone in our rooms, and so on. Now, in specific context, like in a room, in a drawing, and in writing, or we can have it for making scratch, something like that. It is not yet discussed in semantics because these still tools and it can be used for all of them, all of those contexts. Like another book, like when we discuss about the weapon, or in this construction worker, when we have a lot of tools, which one that we will use next in a context, next in a pragmatic discussion, right? Now, that's why if we discuss about semantics, we'll discuss about meaning. We'll discuss about the conceptual versus associative meaning. In our or in Indonesian, setting, you have already discussed it in a Senahat school or maybe in a general course in Indonesian language, we have denotative, denote to something. That's it, conceptual. Then associative meaning. Associate meaning, it's like we connote it, we associate with others, we associate it with another one. That's why it's called connotative meaning. Now, if the conceptual or denotative is the literal use of the word, then the associative or connotative is the other associations. For example, uh, if we want to say someone who has a thin one, that's neutral, right? If we associate with another bad things, we can have, for example, someone who have a drugs, skinny, not just thin. And then someone who has a good body as a model, as a woman portrait, oh, slim. We do not talk about the conceptual meaning anymore, but we associate with others, positive and negative side in this context. So that's why we have connotative meaning. Okay, and others. Now, if we study about the semantics, we'll study about the meaning of word, phrase, and sentences. What a speaker conventionally means. This is about the objective and the general meaning, not what he is trying to say, or subjective or local meaning. So in this introduction, we do not discuss something deeper, but we are going to discuss those 3 points. First is about word as a containers or semantic feature, and then roles. Yeah, meaning has the roles. The semantic has the role. That's why they fulfill it. Semantic roles. Then the last one is the relationship with other words, or we can say lexical relations. Yeah, in semantic features. Yeah, for example, if you want to make a definition, not about words and word definitions, no, like in the dictionary, yeah. It is not like in the Oxford, Cambridge, Longman, or something like that. But we will have those features to have similarity and differences to create that meaning, yeah. For example, like this, if we say the hamburger ate a man, my cat studies linguistics, the table listens to the radio. This is correct in syntax, yeah, or syntactically correct, but semantically old, except in the cartoon movies or something like that, yeah. That's why we will have the properties, yeah, to make this very slight definitions, yeah. You can use plus or minus, yeah, for example, for the visible value, like this, yeah. Baby, we have the feature of young, we have the feature of human, have the feature for animate to differ it to make similarity with others. And then we can sharpen it into the definition of baby. Baby is young, yes. Baby is human, yes. Baby is animate, yes. For example, we want to differ the definition of table, horse, boy, man, girl, and woman. Yeah, this one. Table is animate, no. Human, female, no. Adult, no. How about horse? Horse is animate, yes. Human, no. Female, no. Adult, boy, boy is animate, yes. Human, and so on, yeah. You can divert it for the semantic features, yeah, from table, horse, boy, man, girl, and woman, from the feature of animate, human, female, or adult. So from those 6 words, we can differ. We make similarity and we make categorization. Yeah, that's semantic features. Let's try the exercise like this. Yeah, we want to say widow, mother, sister, aunt, and maid in part A, and then we have a widower, father, brother, and uncle in B. So A and B words are blah blah blah. What are they? You can pause this video and think. And then A and B has the similarity. What features that can create those similarity for A and B? And then what is the differences if we categorize it in A and we categorize it in B? Okay, already done? Human, yeah. Widow, mother, sister, aunt, maid, widower, father, brother, uncle. It's same categorizations and feature for human. And then if we just focus on A, yeah, this is about female. And B, this is about male. Yeah. Got it? The other one, yeah? Try it. Pause this video and try it first. Bachelor, pepper boy, pope, chief, and then we have bull, rooster, drake, ram. What is the relationship? The feature of A and B, it can have the similarity. Yeah, and yeah, they are males. Then the A words are human. The B words are animal, right? Bull, rooster, drake, ram is male. Yeah, good, but they are animal. Bachelor, pepper boy, pope, chief is male. Yeah, yeah, they are males, but they are human, not animal. Something like that. Yeah, we can make those categorization. Okay, after have the semantic feature for this introduction, yeah. Meaning is also have a rules. Yeah, this is not just about subject for object or complement. Yeah, but this is word are described according to the rules they fulfill with the situation described in the sentence. For example, this one: the boy kicked the ball. The verb indicate action. Oh, that's kicked. Yeah, the boy. We have noun, boy and ball, but in semantics, they have different role. Ball here in the object undergoes the action. So this is a we can call it theme. And boy, yeah, the one who kick perform the action. This is the action. Okay, like that. Yeah. So the noun phrase the boy, yeah, describe the role of entities, people or things involved in the actions. They have certain semantic, or in other references it's called thematic roles. Yeah, semantic roles, thematic roles, they are the same. Okay, you can wrap it up. We wrap it, yeah, into this one. Actually, for more detailed examples and categorizations, yeah, we are going to discuss it in the further semesters, yeah, when we have semantic and pragmatic course. But currently, you can first pause this for a while and try to understand that, oh, those are the semantic roles. Agent is the entity of that performs the action. Theme, the entity that undergoes the action, yeah. Then instruments, yeah, we call this instrument. An entity used to perform the action. Then locations, yeah, the place where the action happens. Source, the place from which an action originates. Goals, yeah, the place where the action is directed. Okay, now let's have a brief exercise, yeah, like this. John is writing with a pen. John, the one who, what is that? Doing the action. This is action. Instrument, yeah, the tool for doing the actions is the instrument with the pen. Mary, remember, oh, it is an action. Yeah, but we will emphasize on the experience, the feeling, the five senses that Mary has. Oh, experience. Then what is the experience? What does she see? Mosquito. Oh, this is the thing. And where is it? And the locations on the wall and so on. Yeah. You can try this exercise. Okay, then the lexical relation. After having the roles, after having what is that? The feature, yeah. We have the relations. Like in our world, when we have student and teacher relation, we have son, daughter, and father and mother, yeah, parents and their daughter and son's relation, so on, something like that. Yeah. So in meaning, they have also relation. For example, like this, yeah. If we have the word big, what is all large? The opposite of small, yeah. Large. Maybe the similarity, yeah. Large. Okay, that's the relation with big. Small. That's also the relation with big. If large, maybe this kind of something that has similarity. Later on, it's called by, yeah, synonym. And small, oh, it has differences. The opposite, oh, this is the antonym. That's a relation, everyone, yeah. Yeah. Then that daffodil. What's that? Oh, this kind of flower. Hands off, types of. So kind of flower, yeah. That's also relationships, yeah. So analyze and analysis in the terms of lexical relations. Yeah, we explain the meaning in the terms of relationship with other words. Yeah, we have synonym, we have antonym, we have eponymy, we have prototype, we have homophone and homonyms, and we have polysemy. Yeah, you can learn that slowly. Yeah, at home, and then you can elaborate it from other references. Yeah, for example, yeah, you'll see it in a glance because this is still introductions to linguistics and semantics. Yeah, for example, but synonyms. Yeah, words that have the same meanings or that are closely related in meaning. Yeah, for example, we have want to answers, replay, or almost, nearly, broad, wide, so on. Yeah, sameness is not total same. Only one word would be appropriate in one sentence. Remember that ya. Karena sinonim itu kan hanya mirip ya, bukan sama persis. Even like in human twins, is also have a different genetics, but mostly yeah they have similarity, but slightly differences. In context, in pragmatics, it will matter. Yeah. Antonym, yeah, word that are opposite in the meaning. For example, cold and cold, yeah, small and big, and so on. Happy and sad. This one, married and single. Yeah. Okay. Can pause for a while. Oops. And try to do this exercise. Yeah. Okay, you can have it. Flowers and thrift. This is synonym or antonym, or this is synonym. Intelligent and stupid. Of course, opposite, yeah, antonym. Casual and informal. Yeah, this is synonym. Deep and profound. This is also synonym. Drunk, sober, antonym. Sofa and coach. This is synonym. Hide and conceal. This is synonym. Cheap, expensive. Antonym, yeah. The last one, rich and wealthy, synonym. Okay, thank you for your exercise, yeah. If you have done this at home, yeah. Need to pause it, yeah. Eponymy. So what is eponymy? Word whose meaning are specific. Yeah, it's not more general word like this. For example, cat and dog are eponym of the word animal. For example, if you want to talk about flower, we have daffodil, we have rose, we have what's that? Another flower types like what's that? Yeah, yeah, another one. I just forgot the types of flower currently. Yeah, yeah. Vegetables, yeah, we have carrot, tomatoes, and so on. This is eponymy. Yeah, you can categorize that. And then how about prototypes? Now, prototypes, imagine if you have piles of books as your piles of memory in your brain. Then please mention kinds of dog. Oh, Chihuahua. Oh, Chihuahua is your priority in your piles of meaning. There are a lot of meaning of those prototypes. You have one it. No, that is prototypes. Oh, another person will have Siberian Husky maybe, or Bulldogs sometimes, yeah, or Dalmatian, we don't know, yeah. That's why the best example that belongs to a bird is robin, but what about ostrich and penguin? That's also prototype. Depends on person, yeah, in categorizing that meaning. Now we have homophone and homonym. Phone, name, yeah. Homonym, word it has two or more entirely distinct or unrelated meaning, yeah, but the same of the pronunciation. For example, bank. If you have the bank, bank is not same, right? P-A-N-K, P-A-N-K, yeah, same but entirely distinct meaning. For example, bank for financial institution and for river, yeah. This is the famous sample for homonym. Bat for flying creature and using sport, yeah, table tennis. That's homonym, same. That homophone, different words pronounced the same but spelled differently, yeah. Spelled. Pronounce same, two, but we have two and two. The meaning is also different, yeah. Homo, phone for flower and flower with lantai and rose, ya, for example, bunga, ya, types of flower. See and see laut, see melihat, kan pronunciasinya sama. See, tapi tulisannya beda, ya. S double E for the verb, then S E then A, ya, for the noun, ya, laut. Nah, that's homophone. This one, yeah, polysemy, a word which has multiple meaning related by extension. For example, head, yeah, headmaster, head of school, head of or leader, yeah, head of institution, head of train, so food, yeah. Then another one, metonymy, yeah. What do you think about this sentence? Yeah. Example, we have example, he drank the whole bottle. Nah, metonymy, whole bottle? Oh no, this is a container. And the White House announced for the president. Now, White House? What can a house announce something? No, this is just a word substitute for another word. With visit is closely associated. Bottle is used for water, yeah, for something like that, yeah. Atau sometimes, yeah, metonymy is a figure of speech in which an attribute or commonly associated feature is used to name or designate something, yeah. A short definition is a part for a whole. Example, Jakarta, yeah, support the what's that, the social action for Palestine. Jakarta represent Indonesia. That's why Jakarta is the part of Indonesia. It means not just about Jakarta. Bandung also support people in Bandung, people in Kalimantan, people in Sulawesi, and so on. So part of the world. That's also metonymy. Yeah, Jakarta, the capital city of Indonesia, represent Indonesia as a whole. Washington or Kuala Lumpur, sometimes like that. Yeah, my soul's like him, my heart like him. My heart represented the whole of my body. It is not about just my heart. Then my eyes doesn't like him, my or her. Yeah, my body doesn't like him or her. No, this is the representative. Yeah, that's methodology. Yeah. Another one is the word tend to occur with other words. Yes, yeah. Table and chairs, butter and bird, salt and pepper, hammer and nail. Collocation is also found in a phrase. Yeah, collocation phrase. For look for, look in, search. It's very important in formal translation. Yeah, you need to be aware of it, mind of it. So you can open the dictionary, yeah, for practice. Okay, that's about semantics. You can wrap it up, yeah, for the definition itself, yeah, about this is talking about the meaning, yeah, but not yet about the specific context for the meaning, yeah, because if we talk about specific context for the meaning itself from the whole semantic meaning, for example, yeah, we go to pragmatic. Then in semantics, meaning has the feature, yeah, to define it, to make similarity and differences among others. Then semantic or meaning has their roles, yeah. And then the last one, semantic has the relation, meaning has the relation. Thank you very much, yeah. Happy learning. Goodbye. See you everyone.